Yeah, as I was trying to say, for somehow it cut off. You might want to just film in there and see the size of the charcoal close-up sort of thing, bits and bobs. It's mallee root charcoal basically, so which is what I used before, so you might want to think about that. You might want to think about wood going into charcoal and charcoal going to ash, and what is the connection? What is ash and why is it so alkaline? You might want to think about. But the unusual thing about this is it's almost a stasis organism. Once it's grown, it just stays like that sort of thing, which is, so if the plant's getting benefits of the back end of it sort of thing, that's how it works sort of thing. So it sort of goes to this like climax stage and just becomes like a static stasis stage sort of thing. And as far as I know, nothing seems to be happening, and it can become quite dense, which is probably better, but we're going to find out. Look at that, that's just an egg and a candle with polystyrene basically. Bob's your uncle. So but we're not using an egg, you see. Hopefully over time the equivalent to egg will build up in the soil by just microbial meanderings and growth, and that will bring it into line with all our experiments with our this was one of the reasons why we're trying this, because it was nutritionally equivalent to having an egg. Bran is, if you looked on the packet on the outside, it was nutritionally equivalent to having an egg, though I think it's wrong because of the cellulose content. If we could have if bran could have the same nutritional qualities but without the cellulose, which breaks down to be sugar, which the organism doesn't appear to like, that's a problem. So you either got to have your coir and your peat aged so the cellulose is broken down, then you start getting your marvellous growth. Or that's not marvellous growth, Richard. I know. But this is amazing. Normally you can't grow things in pure sand, but I believe it's only working because of the reductive flammable gas coming off of the polystyrene in the organism being able to grow in the microinterstices. And of course, eventually the voids between the polystyrene fill up with water and becomes anaerobic. Sort of thing, and forces, and of course then the gas also comes off, and that will chew up any oxygen there. It's very reactive. Reductive flammable gas is very reactive. That's why it's reductive, because it's reactive, and it will chew up any oxygen in there and turn it into water, of course.